Hello. We doing the things. Just gonna make sure that my laptop is on the same page, and then we can get started. Okay, looks good. Time to get in there. So I made some changes, some upgrades. I did some breeding as well of various pals. I am continuing to breed various other pals so they can do their jobs better. But I noticed that the two Anubis were pretty much essential for picking things up off the ground. So I put them back to work. And that's where I am now, more or less. Got a few Yormantide working. Well, one Yormantide working, one Yormantide Ignis. I did end up breeding some non-contraband Yormantides and slaughtered the contraband ones. Same with the Anubis. These two they're okay as workers, but I'm thinking I need better. So anyway, my PAL deck, well, not my PAL deck, my PAL box looks pretty clean right now, and let me show you why. If I can get this dude to actually do something. Whatever, it's fine. You just stay there and wiggle. It's fine. So this is my lag factory, basically. I put all of the pals I don't necessarily want into these, and they are not consuming any food, not hurting anything, not in my party, not anything. They are absolutely fine. Relatively speaking. Anyway, there's also the issue of getting over here to my merchant cage. And I did figure out how to get in here. You climb, and that's it. Talk to me. Right, I ain't got gold. It's fine. And then you hop into bed just outside the cage to get out. It is pretty sweet. Okay, so breeding pals. I've been trying to work on breeding more bee guards, and you may be asking yourself, how? I managed to get a male bee guard. It's about a 10% chance to do, but it happened. So anyway, I shove these guys in. I want Swift and Dainty Eater, I guess. And I cannot catch these things for the life of me before they go to a ranch, start roaming around. It's kind of pissing me off. Also, I replaced all my beds with large beds because, I don't know, sleep is important, and they sleep better on large beds, I think. Or at least they should. Okay, this dude needs to get off my shit. Somehow. Uh-oh. No. No, 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 no. You're not allowed to. No. Not you. Yeah, I'm not going to breed any alternative things yet. I am mostly doing same species breeding right now because I want to condense my pals to make more products. Why are you here? Why? Oh my god. This bitch. This is not your place. My cat's just here meowing. He's cool. Right? You're cool. So this is probably going to be a bit of a short stream. Can you not? These guys, I'm not even sure they exist at this position. I should probably just make some cages off-site and basically just call it storage for pals I hardly care about. But I made it here because I had no foresight to what that might do to my frame rate, unfortunately. So anyway. So I'm probably going to be doing that sometime here. And pal breeding in this game is a bit of a wait and see kind of game. And I don't really have enough space to do 2 breeding farms, which I could if I expanded further. So yeah, it's been quite interesting to a degree. So anyway, I'm thinking of replacing these 2 with Anubis because Anubis can farm with the best of them, pretty much. And they don't get in the way of my Yormantide Ignis when it's time to make cake. So that's probably a better option. Where's that one with Runner? Earth Emperor. Okay, I actually want a male and female just because I want to breed more of them. I don't know if unstable is a good idea. work. Slave. Okay. I'm official here. Power of Gaia. Okay, that's fine for my party. I want at least one with the Earth Emperor. Just because it kind of works. Did I put him here? Yeah, I put him here. Okay, so you two don't have to do that anymore. You can be boxed for a time, even though they are quote-unquote the best at mining. I don't really need them right now. They're just mining ore and stone, and that's all they basically need to do. I kinda ran out of stone making more cement for legendary balls. So, consequences. Consequences of my actions. Make more of this. Ignis. Come on, Ignis. There you go. So, on the whole, base is pretty stable. And, it's a lot of waiting around for things to happen. Like eggs to be generated while I do other stuff. I bred a bunch of Vixies that I have yet to condense into one. Okay, now where is my Cremis? My 1-star Cremis. Why are you over here? I assigned you to the other ranch for a reason. So annoyed. Come on. There you go. So I'm just looking for that extremely worthwhile type of Vixie, chicken, bee, and cow to basically center all the condensing onto. And that's why I'm breeding them all. Yeah. I might get into more advanced breeding techniques in future streams, but this is basically as far as I've got. It's a bunch of setup, but it pays off. I'm so glad I got that male bee guard to make more bee guards. Logging Foreman Swift, are you a male? Please be a male. You're probably not going to be a male. Because that's only a 10% chance. No, you're female. Okay, Swift Logging Foreman. Yeah, my female already has that. In fact, it has Dainty Eater too, so that one's better. Well, anyway, things are working out pretty well, relatively speaking. I still have not even tried to expand onto the hill yet. I have been busy with generally messing around with dungeons and stuff. Also, I did manage to get that crossbow schematic 4, and that was cool. So I'm done with farming Bushi. And now I'll be farming something else every hour. Probably Suzaku, if I remember correctly. Can't exactly remember what others I should be farming. Blazamut is probably one of those I should be farming. Okay, let me look at a list here, if at all possible. Son of a bitch. Alright. I want to get any kind of legendary Palmetal armor. Or, well, Palmetal helmet too. So, let's see. Legendary heat resistant, legendary cold resistant, legendary helm. All of these are out of my league so far. We'll have to get to that later. Is there no legendary Pal armor without the resistance classification? I don't know, dude. I could also try for a legendary handgun by Beacon, but it's a handgun. Not too enthused about that. Suzaku drops the pump-action shotgun, Blazamut drops the assault rifle. So let's go wallop Blazamut as much as I can. Well, anyway, why I wouldn't really want to look for any particular resistance armor is because I've got both +2 undershirts. So I can go anywhere I want and be immune to weather effects. And I can wear anything I want with those and be immune as well. So I'm like, what's the point of having this armor be something specific? So anyway, we're gonna do some field boss stuff. And mark it on my map so I'm not forgetting exactly what I should be farming every hour. And I did catch a Phalaris. I do not have the technology points to learn how to make their saddle, so I'm gonna have to do that at some point by farming dungeons for those books. Certain dungeons, not the ones here, typically. Now, where is the entrance to his lair? Is a good question. I'm at a point in the game where I'm not too concerned with anything but bosses and breeding the best pals, or trying to at least, and getting nowhere with it on my own. So I'm gonna need some tutorials to fully figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Where is your mine shaft? No. Well, shit. I'll be fine. I'm not falling in any lava. I'm also going to have to figure out what the fastest flying mount is that I can access right now. And breed a couple of them until it has Swift. The resulting child has Swift. Could be Ragnarok, could be Polaris, could be something I have yet to ever think about. We'll see. That'll be a project for off stream as well, while I frickin' do other shit. Because breeding takes time. Its combat capabilities aren't that important. I might pull them, whoever they are, out on trips to the islands for things like additional PAL deck progress. The like. Okay, where the fuck is this entrance to the lair? Wouldn't be on the coast, would it? No, I don't think it would. Sounds like a very fiery guy. Needs an equally fiery lair. So you did see a couple Blazimuts running around my base. Those are from one of the preserve islands. I was running around looking for a Phalaris, and those guys kept showing up, so I thought, might as well pick up those, because they are kind of the best miners that I can get at this point. So yeah, I picked them up, and rest is history. Although now Anubis is probably outstripping their duties. And I don't need them for fire. I've got Yormantide Ignis on the job. Now I've got way too many cakes at my base, making more at need. And I am veering way the fuck off course because I don't have a mini-map right now. So here we go, turning the mini-map on. Swear to God, I can never go anywhere without a mini-map in any game. I don't think it's a problem. It's just a tool, you know. Alright, so where the fuck do we need to be? For this guy. for this bestest, most beefiest dude. And it's nighttime, so I can hardly see. So, do with that what you will. They probably didn't put a cave entrance where the boss's thing is on this map, did they? Because that's not what that symbol means. That symbol means there is a dungeon there. And I think I did see that dungeon, so... And then I said no, because its loot is pretty much worthless to me at this point. Relatively speaking. Yeah, it's a dungeon. Now it's a dungeon because its entrance is a black void instead of more cavern. So no thank you. We're looking for the mine shaft. Of a powerful creature whom I must slay or capture. So yeah, I had my class seminar today, and it's pretty late, considering I couldn't really start stream before that, and expect to continue stream after. So I just said, fuck it, I'll stream later. I'm probably not going to do 4 hours today. Probably only 1 or 2. While I try to figure out a better sleep schedule than I've had lately. Probably go to bed right after. Ooh. Hey, there we are. I knew it was here somewhere. Somehow. Oh, right, the Yormantide ignite, or the Yormantide's not ready. Fuck it, use an Ignis. We can try that. By the way, the crossbow, the legendary one, is still disappointingly underpowered. But not much I can do about that, really. Alright, you guys can figure it out. I'll be over here. Schematic 1. Uh-huh. Yeah. I should have done some dungeon grinding to get my better pals up. Or more favorably matched pals for this fight. But we're fine. The less damage my pal does, the less it will screw up my capture. Just at random. with damage I did not expect from it. And as long as his damage is halfway decent, it doesn't really matter how much it does. Until I capture. Alright, good. Getting the ball. Should probably soften him up a little bit more, but I don't want to leave that up to Ignis. Yeah. Already took my meds. At least I think I did. Good. Then we'll go home, slaughter this one, then capture Suzaku next. Slaughter that one. Yeah, look at those levels on my other pals that were lower level. That's heightened experience rate at work. Don't have to wait too long before everybody's up to 50. If you're fighting level 50 mobs. Okay, I'm gonna mark this entrance so I'm not as confused next time. Do a pal ball symbol because that is a pal I would like to keep capturing. Okay. We don't need to hang out here. Just need to go home. I got my cryo links. He should be cooling things or sleeping. Still haven't found any nocturnal coolers. Well, I haven't been looking is the thing. I still haven't found them because I haven't been looking. Alright, what we got? Swift logging and dainty eater. Swift logging, dainty eater. Okay. Dude, why are you not doing your job? Do your job, please. Son of a bitch. Are you cooling? I don't see you cooling. Oh my god. Okay, now he is. My god, man. Oh, cool. male and female, we can pair them together like Alabama. Okay. Beguard, get to me. No, go to ranch. What the fuck are you doing? Here. There we are. Let the inbreeding commence. It's fine. There's nothing bad happening with the inbreeding in this game. Just don't try that in real life. You'll soon discover there are problems. Okay. Suzaku again. More Suzaku. I need to explore the full desert island, because I have yet to do that. And I forget what all is there as far as boss mobs. Still have my plasma. Okay, how about we do something with that? Come. Good boy. Sorry, bud. I need your drops. Okay, now we have a slot open for Suzaku, and I am a terrible person. Intense focus. Or head empty. Take your pick. Okay, I'll spoil the surprise. It's head empty. One more. Okay, well, that's enough. Get in the ball. That's how it's done. Now, hopefully I can butcher and it doesn't fall through the floor. Because I've had issues like that with Suzaku's. Okay, so that is a Suzaku and a Blazamut down for today. Now I should do some dungeons. Screw it, I'm just gonna respawn back at home. Nobody needed to travel over distances to get back to a fast travel point. This is the fastest way back to that. Even if your home base is not your end destination. It's still easier to get to your end destination once you teleport back home and use it for fast travel. It's freaking dead easy. There you go. Dainty Eater. Not exactly the greatest. Also, my transporters are slacking a bit. Just a bit. But that's okay. I should go. Ignis, why are you in the floor? And why is it saying that you're hard at work? Trials and tribulations imposed by the quote-unquote best pals in the game. I am not a fan. And ignore the flapping noises. Those are my pals in storage. And I do know there is a way to butcher those, but that takes time, and I don't want to use that time for that purpose. So I'd rather just put them in a box in case I need them later, and then go to the shop for sales of them if I so desire, which I don't at the moment, actually. What are you doing? Here, have some honey. Remember what you're supposed to be doing, okay? There you go. He's getting to it. There we go. Okay. Good. Good talk. Let's head to the Snowy Mountain. Actually, you know what? We really do need to explore the rest of the desert island to uncover what I have missed. I have played this game before, and I have explored the island before on my first playthrough. I just can't remember for the life of me what the fuck is here most of the time. Aside from Suzaku, because Suzaku is going to drop something suitably epic. Legendary, even. I swear it. He will. Bushi took like less than 10 attempts to get his item to drop, so I'm not too worried. I think I got the legendary schematic on the 8th kill. Well, not 8th kill, but 8th capture and butcher. Well, I guess that counts. It's a defeat, an 8th defeat, of which I captured him as many times as I could. Sorry for the fidgeting. I am bouncing my leg and it is affecting my mouse hand for some reason because opposite sides of the body. The fuck? I am just as confused as you are. But, you know. Such is the life of a noob. I should capture some beacons, some free beacons. Not the alpha. Menace Sting, I have some of your kind already, but fuck it, let's do this. Yeah, I figured he was somewhere around here. Been wondering. Just slightly where the hell he is. Now I remember. Okay, there you go. I think he's a dark type. Dark ground, so dragon would do okay. Chillette has dragon moves, so I should actually look into getting a replacement for Chillette. Something ice type for combat. But riding the frickin' bugger adds dragon type damage to your weapon damage, so it's actually pretty decent for dark types like this. Alright. They hurtin'. I'm thinking Earth. Get in there. Here, Droop. Oh hey, it's a Pump Action 3. We love that. It's better than the Pump Action Null that I can make. Also, I promise I'm not trying to be lazy, it's just that I have a break timer in front of my face at this very moment. Now it's fine. Alright, come on. One more good hit. Alright, you're good. Soften him up a bit more. Just a bit more, and then he's in the ball. Told you. Okay, I'm gonna have to get to him later. It's unfortunate that I cannot use ancient technology points for normal technology points, and I have to go farming, but whatever, it's fine. I'm sure there are several methods for getting unlimited technology points that I should avail myself of, and that I have yet to. Anyway, I'm gonna mark the entrance to this because those are tricky to find. There's a pal here, okay. And then I'll fly over, looking for more trouble. Ugh. And I know Palladius and Necromus are on this island. I've seen them before. I just can't remember their exact location. And I don't really want to fight them right now, so do with that what you will. I want to use some fairly good type matchups for the Alpha 50 pals, because they are significantly tougher, especially Jetragon and Frostallion. I'm just clearing away the black spaces. While I wait for eggs to be produced at home to be hatched. And honey is my current bottleneck for cake production. So as soon as I can get a worthwhile bee guard, to put at the ranch that can produce a shit ton of honey, I'm probably going to do that. Probably get them to at least 2 stars and then just have them sit. But first, I need to make sure they have decent passives. Like, for ranch pals, I would say Swift and Diet Lover would be nice. Because Swift improves their movement speed in case they need to move somewhere else. And Diet Lover improves their satiety maintenance, which is the rate at which they get hungry, goes down. Essentially. Okay. Yeah, and so far Ragnarok has been a damn trooper. Just sticking around for all this time. He isn't that bad. He isn't the greatest, but he is not that bad. Yeah, I should be picking up every egg. Because eggs are basically free pals that you just have to wait out a timer to hatch. And in my case, you don't have to wait out a timer at all because of your world settings. Just hatch it instantly. So very convenient when you're breeding, like, or trying to breed hundreds of pals. I should try to do more of those at one time, so I'm not completely stalled in my progress toward goals. That might be my next order of business. More pal breeding sites. Desiccated desert. Desiccated means, I think, devoid of moisture. Well, duh, because, you're a desert. It's kind of like saying it's a desert desert. A desertified desert. Unless they mean that there has not been rain in the region for multiple years, then I can understand. It's a desiccated desert. It's more desiccated than deserts usually are. Something like that. I don't know. But then you see little lakes and oases and stands of trees and all that stuff, and you're thinking to yourself, that can't be the case. Has to be moisture somewhere in it. Besides, there's some seaside areas to it, so it's kind of what now? So basically, it's just a deserted desert, a desertified desert. So redundant. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make that pump action shotgun when I get home, because I need something a bit higher power than the epic handgun that I made before. Let's look at this island over here. Anything? An egg? Because why not? Love hatching eggs. Ugh. It's just a sleepy time on the desert. I am pretty damn tired today. Fricking class is getting a little more intense. They're making us do flowcharts that I have not done in ages. Which, all in all, seems pretty easily, but it's late. It's after the seminar has done its thing, and I just want to play the game, go to bed, and not think about things. I want this. Would it be too much to ask to have a back bonus on that? Oh geez, yeah, it would. I've been picking up every lucky I see, and I've got like 3 of them, and I plan to make sure that they get, or their lucky trait gets bred into some of my best pals, which I will probably cover during a future stream that I plan to call Advanced Breeding, or something like that. Okay, how about this? Rather just snipe them from above. Come on. Yeah, no matter what species it is, I put it in my PAL box like it's got VIP status, not in one of the viewing pens like the plebes. Okay. It ensures that I see them for future breeding projects, etc. Okay, what the fuck am I doing here? North. Right, right. Forgot about that. And there's a dark egg. Okay. It's fine. I already have enough daisies. I dislike the suicide bomber AI for Tokotokos. And they are not useful enough for me to capture more, risking the possibility that I could not capture them. They could blow up in my face. Can't engage them like I usually want to. Because if my pal gets close, or if I get close, they could go into self-destruct mode and ruin the entire capture process. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just picking up the free stuff I find. So I haven't ever crafted any of the PAL spheres that come between the normal PAL sphere, the Giga PAL sphere, and the legendary, because those ones are inferior. Significantly inferior for the amount of materials you use to make them. Getting mugged. It's fine, I can handle this. Put one on a ball for good measure. this. Yes, please. Another one. Holy shit. I don't think I need more Hongyu. I don't even know if I need any Hongyu. Serpent Terra I have yet to catch. I want to catch at least one of each PAL so I can figure out what their habitats are from the PAL deck instead of the wiki. But I will consult the wiki for first capture. If I have yet to find that capture. Let's see what's up here. Collectibles. I need more medium PAL souls. I need more PAL souls in general. I haven't been going out for chests enough. More Lee's punks. Well, things are pretty decent. I am working on things, getting things done, education-wise. My medical bills should be getting handled by insurance that lapsed several months ago, but was active during the time of the transaction. Everything's fine. I'm not going to go into any more details about that kind of thing, but yes. Things are good. As much as they can be. Still don't have a job. Still don't have any interviews lined up. Still burnt out on looking for work. Because why the fuck even try when the economy is so shit right now? People ain't gonna hire me for my shitty experience. I don't have enough experience to get my foot in the door for shit. So I might as well live stream and figure shit out on my own. Go to school again. Until the economy is no longer shit. But it always seems like it's shit. There we are. Is that a male? I didn't look. Well, this is a female, so... Hardly matters. The other beacon captures were the alpha beacon and I did slaughter those in the end because I need their drops. I don't really need them. And the alpha pals are more valuable dead than alive, but if you can capture them alive, you get double the drops if you make them dead afterward. It's not exactly rocket science. Do sneaky thing, get more things. Sneaky, cruel thing, get more things. More servant terras, which I don't much care for. Well, you know what? Should pick up a breeding pair. Oh my. Good. Two of those have got to be some form of breeding pair. What's your problem? Get in the ball. Bones? I don't really need bones right now. Oops, I picked up coal. Coal is actually good. I thought it was an egg. And I'm over encumbered. Alright, I don't need the glands. No, I don't. You know what? I should head back to base and stash some stuff. It's also time for a standing break. So I'm just gonna mosey on to bed. If I can actually see. And I'll be right back. With the water. So much chair sitting today. It's ludicrous. It's good water. Okay. How can I fix what is wrong with this situation? I can't. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. If only there was a way to automatically do this by just shoving them into a chest and having something happen. Some kind of inventory, like if the incubator could hold up to a certain amount of eggs all at once. Something like that. Alright, and I think that's all of them. And we could pick these up and hatch those two. Swift logging foreman. Ugh. Swift burly body logging foreman. Logging foreman. Great. They're all pretty much worthless. Female. Okay, this one's male though. The male I have has Swift and logging farm with AT Eater, and actually that's better than this for work. So, no thank you. Okay. Oh, by the way, I got this while perusing a preserve island. So yeah, that happened. Happened pretty well. Where's that other... Or was Menacing the only one I got? Yeah, I think that may have been the only one. Alright, let's do the butchery. It's time. I'm still capped at 60 FPS, but I have so many frickin' pals in my base and on top of it that the fucking shit is 34, 35 FPS at the best of times. So yeah, it's not the greatest on my video card. Okay, can I have my Anubis back? Thank you. Okay, they have not produced yet. Alright, I'm just making the rounds, putting supplies in chests. No. Okay, let's see what I need for that shotgun. More refined ingot, okay. I should have some coal, if I am not mistaken. But I don't have ore. That is a problem. I should probably remove this now. Actually, how much stone have you collected? Not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs and mine instead of these jackasses that only want to mine stone. Yes, I am mining with a sword. No, that does not matter. The frame rate tends to go down when there's ore on the screen. It's a bit of a problem. Not sure why. Also, when areas with ore nodes, usually on top, are on screen, it also lags, even if the ore nodes are fully harvested. Which isn't ideal. What should we got? 62? That should be enough, if I remember correctly. Ignis, the fuck? Get the fuck out of the bath. Okay, dude. Okay. You're fine. Just just chill. Then do your job. Okay? Okay? Go do your job. This is some bullshit. Ignis. You need to be doing your fucking job. Making me look bad. Well, figure out what work you need to be doing, please, and do it. You're at 100% sanity. There's no excuse. Use your fucking talents. Thank you. Okay. At least he's doing something. Even if it's not the thing I really wanted him to do. Can you get to the job at hand? The actual job? Thank you. Alright, so would that be enough for the shotgun? I don't think so. I think I'd need a few more. But I don't have the coal, do I? No. Let's go get more coal then. What are you doing? Okay, fine. You can do that. I can do this. And I can drop some coal for you to pick up as I go along. Or you can mine along with me, that's fine too. Once we're both done mining, you can pick up what we left behind. Okay, think that's everything. If I'm not mistaken. There we go. Funny. Alright, good job. Go team. Let's get this working. Hard at work. Sure you are. Sure you are. I think that's about all I need. But I am going to need some extra for repairs, relatively speaking. Repairs and additional craft to be done later. Alright, that should be enough for the shotgun. The epic shotgun. And Anubis should be able to help. Good for you. Now make pal metal. I don't want to hear any of your lip. Where did I put the ammo? Oh, it was over here, I think. Yeah. Not bad. My previous bow is here. Just chilling. In case I need it later. Why do you always want to go through the floor when you use the spa? I'm thinking I should take away these spas that are on this level entirely because of this behavior. All other pals are fine with using them, but both Ignis and regular Yormantide, they poke through the floor. Let me just illustrate this for all to see here. See this motherfucker? Half their bodies are in the floor. And the Yormantides cannot get out when they do this. Or at least not from these hot springs. They get too stuck in the floor to get out. And I can't just lift them out. It's annoying. Okay, so we have a better firearm. I could just put my handgun in there. Well, I don't know. It's not that important to have. Need more shotgun shells. So that will probably be what I spend my money on this time. Oh, you did come out. Congrats on your convalescence. Alright, let's do some sleep. Then head over to Coal Mine for some shopping. I don't know why I did that. Damn it. Okay. I think I need to add more miners to this base so they'll actually go for the ore. Instead of the stone. It's like they're working on this because it feels like they're doing something. Doing something more productive while also being convenient. Where's my Vixie? Why are you over here? Oh, fuck. Good. Now don't get in my way while I'm teaching this Vixie a lesson. Use this ranch. Okay. Let's go ahead and make more cakes because we have the flour and I don't want to lose it. trying to preserve only wheat is easier than trying to preserve both flour and wheat. Because food decay is on a stack by stack basis. Meaning if you split a stack, the two stacks will decay two at a time rather than one at a time. No males. But I think we got the best male and the best female so far. Unless Diet Lover will show up on either of them in the near future. Alright, let's do some shopping. I'm starting to think that I should put a stone pit at this location, along with some mining pals that actually know what they're doing. And very little else. Don't need the handgun, don't need gems. Okay, you're not the one. We need the green shirt one. Shotgun. Oh yeah. Now we're doing the damages. Overall, it is less attack power than my legendary crossbow, but it does a lot more individual damage ticks than the crossbow does per shot. So, yeah, it's worth it. It's a lot worth it. Alright. Let's go do a dungeon. It's time. Screw the rest of this until later. Do a dungeon. We can start here. Do this thing. I could shotgun. I don't know if I really want to. That's mostly for big things. Not really regular old too easy for this dungeon alphas. Also, if I want to capture anything, I should use gigaspheres instead, because those are good enough for most things here. I don't need Lunaris anywhere. Mini break incoming, it hardly matters. I'm just drinking some water while I run around one-handed. Might as well pick up the other chests, even though they don't really have much in them. They're basically overworld chests. They aren't actually end of dungeon worthy. So there isn't much in them, but you do occasionally get some high level spheres, which could be useful. Anyway, these other chests also drop PAL souls, which I will need later, so it's going to be fine. Tyrochrist is getting fucked up, and I want his ass if he is getting fucked up. Thank you for the Reptyrochrist. Doing all the hard work. I used a hyper there, it's fine. At least it's not a legendary. Here we are. Cool, it's a Lunaris. I don't know. It's a normal, but I figured, why the fuck not? Just put this out there and call it good. Getting the ball. Should have probably softened her up a bit more before then, but there will be other opportunities. I just wanted to get on the opportunity to get her with the debuff. Like now, which isn't really working entirely well. If they are on fire or reeling from a electric shock, that's probably the best time to capture. But it's whatever. I don't know how much it buffs your capture strength, but it does. Come on now. There we are, and we're gonna have to revert to Gigas. Because I've got a lot more Gigas than I do Hypers. And Gigas are a lot cheaper than Legendaries, of course. There we go. Ring of Resistance. Slightly lowers neutral resist. Well, lowers neutral damage. Sorry, I'm not reading shit right. Future Tech Manual, fine. Can I get a Polaris saddle now? I can get a Shadowbeak saddle. I'll just get the Polaris saddle. How about that? Well, actually, do a little research here. What is the better PAL for flying mount? It's Polaris. Alright, Polaris it is. Cool. We're done on that. Then I might try more dungeons later off stream. Really now? You cheeky bastard. You know what? You need some punishment. Do a big punish here. Alright, a little too big. I just wanted to soften it up before I caught it, but whatever. Ignis said no. That's fine. Large frozen egg. Okay, that's cool. We like that shit. You know what? I'm gonna fuck up these things day as much as I can. Okay, one of them got in. The other one died. I don't know. That's where we just were, I think. Or not, actually. You know what? I think we're done. Let's just get back home. Assess our damages. get some eggs hatched, among other things. Okay. At this point, I hardly care about the passives. Where is it? It's here. Okay. Bandworm crisp. Okay. Crisp. Yes. Very crisp. My mouth does not know what the fuck words are. Okay. Let's do some stuff with Anubis. Hard at work, my ass. Alright, there we go. Now we can swap out my Ragnahawk for Phalaris. I can also slaughter this Lunaris. It's not a very special Phalaris, but it does have a higher flight speed, in theory. I might just put this one in the breeding pen and then start grooming this one for production. But I don't know. I don't really know what to do about that. I mean, her passives aren't all that bad. I mean, the one that is in the box that I'm looking at for nefarious purposes. Yeah, and it doesn't seem I'm getting too much better for passives. So yeah, I think they're a good pick. We'll figure that out after I do sleeps. Okay. Alright. Some halfway decent drops, I guess. I'm probably not gonna... Well, unless there are specific drops from dungeon alphas. I don't know if it's actually advantageous to butcher them or double dip the drops. But the ancient technology parts are actually pretty good in general, so having more of them goes a long way for all the stuff I make and the repairs that those things need. So double dipping isn't exactly as important as it was earlier in the playthrough, but it is still important for certain things. Now, if butchering pals could actually produce souls, that would be fantastic. But I have yet to find a steady source of souls that is simple and easy. So I don't know. I'm probably going to have to do more research about that. I want those gone. And that's about all. More shotgun shells. Thank you. That's about all I can think about right now. I plan to do some things off stream. Don't be surprised if I have some new pals, some new passives on existing pals, whatnot. I am going to do more research into how to breed pals effectively, and we'll see what happens. And Ignis, you are why we cannot have nice things. You have to go downstairs now for all your spa needs. Can't do it up here, because you just get stuck in the floor. On that note, I'm probably going to take everybody off of the stone pit again. Because it just doesn't bode well for ore when that thing's up. Just doesn't. But I will look into adding more miners to my main base. Just to overload this whole operation over here and put the overflow downstairs. In fact, that's what the plasmotes were for. So I might reinstate plasmotes. Wood, we are getting pretty full on wood. Although not really. Yeah, I need more ore so I can make more ingots, so I can make more foundations, so I can make more roofs and walls and a whole other area to my base that I need right now because I want to put more things in more places, but I can't. So it's a big old thing that needs to be worked on, and I plan to work on that between streams as much as I can. Yeah, so more breeding, more kinds of breeding, higher awareness of what breeding can do for the player's power level. Runner and Swift, holy shit, that's weird. So yeah, just running around like a jackass doing stuff while people can't see it is probably order of the day and or week until next stream anyway. Why do we even have these two? Because they're both watering and mining. You know what, put the plasmids in here. I'd rather have kindling. And Yormantide can handle all the watering, he's fine. Flame Emperor, Brave, Unstable. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, get to work. That should bring in more ore to a degree. Just make sure these guys know what they're doing and what they should be doing. You too. You as well. You as well. You're fine where you are, and you are assigned, so I'm not going to mess with you. You two are fine and assigned, so I'm not going to mess with you. You two can actually get reset for a sec. Same with Lylene. And the Verdash is for harvesting. Because Lylene's weakness is her harvesting kinda sucks for speed. So I have Verdash in there to help. And these three are there for logging, and that's basically, well, logging and transport. And that's basically it. Okay. That seems like a good place to stop. I want to maybe get to bed early tonight, because hot damn. So, good stuff, good game. I still like it a lot. Although I'm kind of getting to the end of new stuff that is worthwhile to do in this current playthrough. but I'm definitely going to try some IV breeding to get better IVs on pals and stuff. See how broken I can make my pals, etc. I I think the next step will be to expand and create multiple breeding farms so I can speed this process up. And yeah, that's kind of a thing, and it'll take some time to set up. I should probably outsource my cake production to a different base, but I'm not too sure about that. Either that or my ore production to a different base. Because I've got too much stuff clustered all over the place, and my pals keep going to the wrong stations thinking that they are doing the right thing, and it's getting annoying, and I still need stone, but I want ore as well. But while the stone pit's up, I can't get ore. And while I'm getting ore, I can't get stone because there's no stone nodes in the area. So I'm probably going to have to look for some kind of mining base that is actually worthwhile as a separate base. Either that or outsource stone production in particular to some other base, because I still need that stuff. It's still useful to me. I need it for cement and pal spheres and stuff. So yeah, it's something to consider. And building a second base doesn't seem like my favorite thing, but it's needed to a degree. And I'm not going to be as meticulous with how I positioned things in home base, so it's not going to be as complicated. Anyway, that's it for the stream. Thank you for watching the VOD. Because Lord knows you didn't watch in person. Because I see the views are at 0 on my laptop, so yeah, you're not slick. Anyway, come watch me live if you want to chat with me and get to know my process for things, my techniques, what I've found online concerning Palworld, whatever, suggestions for what to do better as far as streaming or for gameplay. Either way, come find me, catch me live if you can. Thank you for any views you're giving my videos right now. It's enheartening to see those, even though you don't make comments. It's helpful. It's thank you. It's good for my self-esteem. That is so low right now. Trying to find a job and failing and getting tired of it. constantly. Thank you. Okay. Like and subscribe to the channel so that you can be alerted to new content I produce and when I go live. Something like that. You could do click the bell for notifications, and subscription is just show it in your subscription feed if you watch YouTube often. Anyway, more to come.